should be able to see it. It should show up in my activity in just a minute. It's me streaming. It should just show up in my profile on Discord.
Autopilot.
Okay, so let's see. I've got the external power bus switches on. Let's go to position and strobe lights. Down here. Logo, wing, and flight. I'll switch those on. Guess because it'll be dark by the time we depart. Alright, no smoking signs. Switch those on. Let's go emergency lights to arm. And start the APU. Yeah, I'm going off of an actual checklist I made. Made one for this aircraft. This aircraft looks really nice in this livery. I like it. For the ground surface equipment, I installed a plug-in. Yeah, it's a free plug-in. It's visual. It doesn't actually load stuff. Let's see. I got the APU on. Switch APU power, and we need the ground service buses on. Let's see. I'll go and switch on the APU air. Align the IRSs. Let's get the air conditioning. Passengers boarding, so maybe I should go and switch on the air. Right, emergency lights are armed. Shield, anti-ice, anti-fog. Air conditioning system. So yeah, I've got that set. Looks like there's pressure. Put your... It's heating up. Cabin pressure control system. So let's pull up this flight on Navigraph so I can get the altitudes. So we're looking at Los Angeles, the arrival. The altitude of Los Angeles. And if I try to pull up, 128. Let's go 130. And the altimeter getting 2994. Be like 2999. 0. So round down. Aux hydraulic pump. on. Okay, passengers are boarding. Let me check on that, how that's going. So yeah, fuel's got 1 minute, cargo's got 16, passengers has got 30 seconds. So it'll be done fairly quick. Barometric pressure. So let's look at the ATIS. San Francisco. It's 118.85. So 118.
Temperature 19er, 2.9er, altimeter 29907. Simultaneous charted visual flight procedures in UU. Landing runway 28 left, 28er. Departing runway 1 left, 1er.
And I got planned for runway 1 left in my
taxiway
PDC.
Juliet closed. Advise on initial contact. You have information Lima.
Okay, so Lima's current.
San Francisco International Airport ATIS information Lima. 015.
What'd you say? Sorry, I didn't hear. Oh yeah, I've seen some of that stuff. It looks pretty nice. What were you looking at getting? For the FMC, I would recommend checking out Web FMC if you've got a different device. It's free for the Boeing 737, and it pretty much just puts it on an iPad or on a tablet. Low frame rate here, 21. Sitting like right at. Okay, squawk code 3314. Nick do. Okay, time to program this thing. I'll zoom in on it for you, but I'm using WebFMC right now. Okay, airport. KSFO. Position, GPS, routes. KSFO to KLAX. Flight number COA441. Continental 441. Runway we're planning is runway 1 left. Runway not found. I guess it's 0. Departure. So 01 left. I believe it's stick 5. Yeah, we're in the stick 5. Sussy transition. Direct eBay. EBAY. Yeah, I use Navigraph, and I've got the subscription for the charts and for the nav data. Indirect Burgle. Oh yeah, ChartFox is good. If you only fly in the United States, you can get by without buying Navigraph because the FAA publishes all of the latest charts for free. And you can also get AirAx from the FAA. There's like a program that converts them. What approach transition are we gonna take? Charts are all wonky. How did that? Navigraph does this thing where it just like locks itself up and you can't see any of the route. Still not seeing the route. What is... Okay, let me restart charts again. Okay, it took me restarting it twice for it to work, so... Get everything back to how I need it. So... Bridge transition. I've done the ILS 24 left a few times. Guess I'll take a little living. Okay, let's look at the legs. So it's RNAV off the ground to stick. Port. Sussy, eBay. Then Virgil. Then do it. It's the arrival. Gonna be vectors, route discontinuity onto the ILS. Okay, everything's set correctly. So let's go to this thing. So we're gonna cruise at 330.
Delta
Average
1450
winds
Heavy, San Francisco ground, hello. Information Lima's current winds 3, correction winds 290 at 8. Altimeter 299R7, runway 1 left taxi via Mike 1.
We're still loading. Let me go ahead and expedite that. So now the weights are fully up to where they need to be. Reserves fuel is going to be 4.0. Oops, not negative 4. 4.0. And cost index, I'll go like 75. So all that's set. The IXCG, it's okay from what I've heard. I mean, it's probably one of the better payware, I mean, from what's available. You just have to know what you're getting into. It has some bugs, some things don't work correctly. It's like missing an EFB, and it's somewhat pricey, but I mean, I think the system simulation is pretty good. So, you probably wouldn't be disappointed. Just gotta know what you're getting into. It's nice because it's a classic, another classic aircraft, similar to this.
Delta 1450 Heavy, contact Oakland Center 132.20. Have a good one.
Where's Delta? Where's he at? Dude, where's he on the... Oh, he came out of... if I can pan without screwing it up. There he is. It's an A350. Who would have guessed? Looks like that's what everyone's flying. Okay. Back to programming. McDo's programmed. Let's turn on the flight directors. And now let's get the MCP set. So speed, we're going to shoot for 167, which is V2 plus 10. Excuse me. Okay, V2 plus 10, we're going to go 167, I believe. Just put that as a reference. Okay, speed, heading. I believe we won't need that either because we aren't off the ground, but it's good just to know what we're departing on. It's a 014 heading. Let's go to altitude. The initial, this is climb via SID in my PDC. If you're looking at climb via SID, the top altitude is flight level 19ers. I dialed that way too far. Okay. Altitude, looks like everything is set. No, I have a payware scenery for San Francisco. I bought it from the X-Plane store. Looks pretty nice. Oh yeah, I have auto ortho installed. I think I've got about 200 gigs of auto ortho. Plus I have some custom made ortho tiles for certain airports, like I think Minneapolis, that are a bit higher resolution. Okay, we're departing one left, which is 7,600 feet, so I'm gonna go on the side of caution, and I'm not going to do like a slight derate, but it's gonna be mostly toga. It's like full power. Derate mode set, IRS mode selectors to nav. Right, we can go with like the before start checklist here. This weight gauge is set, it looks right. Trim setting. Let's see, what do we need for trim? I'm gonna go flaps 11, as usual. Center of gravity shows as CG for takeoff is 12.7, so about 13. That looks about where I need it to be. Let's start. Stabilizer set. I can pull both at the same time to get it to go faster.
Stabilizer motion.
There you go. I like the stabilizer motion. It's kind of neat. Okay. Pop takeoff selector, navigation displays. Get these set. So we go data, arc. Oops, what? No, not arc. Map, I guess. Yep, that's exactly what I need. And okay, APU bus switches. External power is off. Ground connection. Remove these.
United 571, San Francisco ground, turn right to on Bravo and taxi to ramp
Get
via
the
Bravo.
doors closed and the GPU removed. Now go ahead and take away that jetway. Sam on dock. Stabilizer trim set. Yaw damper on.
Stall.
It's kind of neat. I like the stall sound in this.
Overspeed.
And the overspeed. Right. Air conditioning supplies. Shut those off. Fuel pumps. So we're not. We get a little bit of fuel in the center tank, so I'll go ahead and switch all of them on.
FedEx 622, San Francisco ground.
Okay. Seatbelt signs.
FedEx 622, looks like you're taxiing there. Just wanna, I believe that is a movement area. I'm assuming you're ready to taxi. FedEx 622, sorry about that.
Okay, we're gonna do a powered pushback. A power back.
We control this zone, so we're just gonna hold joint to the zone line and then call. FedEx 622, roger. First off, can you verify your squawk in 3624?
Goes. Upright. I'm not doing something right. This is always what happens. I forget. Mission system. I didn't have that selected. There we go. Starting.
FedEx 622, we're squawking 3624 and ready to taxi. Thanks for meeting me, bud. FedEx 622, runway 28 right, taxi via Zulu, uniform Charlie, hold short of runway 1 left on
fuel.
Charlie. 3 right via Zulu, uniform 1 left on
Forgot I got all my views rebound. Hop back here into the cabin and set a new view. I like this seat right here because you get a view of the engine. That is, okay, that's view 9. Okay, let's fire up engine 1. Alright. Close that ARP starter. Okay. Fuel on. Okay, I'm going to call up ground now. What's our stand number? And Delta 7. San Francisco ground, Continental 441. We're stand Delta 7 with information Lima. Request push.
Continental 441, San Francisco ground, hello. Push on Alpha approved, face south.
Roger, push onto Alpha approved and we'll face south, Continental 441. Okay, engine start has been accomplished. Let's close those up. Ignition system off. Okay, I'm going to do the pushback and then we'll run through the before taxi checklist. See the external view of this. Here we go. Facing south. Let's run through the before taxi checklist. APU bleeder off. APU master switch off. Air conditioning on. There we go, I can hear it. Ignition selectors off. Heato static heaters on. NTS fuel heater not required. And hydraulics. Engine pumps to high. Transfer to on. Spoilers. Armed. Flaps. Go and set takeoff, which is 11. Flap set. Auto brake. We're gonna go take off and arm. Control movement. Left. Right. Back. Forward. And we're gonna go right rudder, left rudder. Okay. Transponder TA.
FedEx 622, I'm looking at my docs, and actually I think you're right. I apologize about that. I was always under the impression that was controlled. But you can contact Oakland Center 132.20. Have a good one. 182.20, no worries.
Continental 441 is ready for taxi.
Continental 441, runway 1 left, taxi via, make a left turn on Foxtrot 1 and Bravo, Mike 1.
So we'll make a left onto Foxtrot 1, then Bravo, then Mike 1 to runway 1 left. Continental 441. Okay. So, brakes released. Let's make our left here. So we're off the ground, nav. What just happened? Hold on, we're not getting a nav. Okay, select. I believe it's on nav mode, but I can't really tell. We'll go into takeoff mode and then it kind of just does its own thing until we climb, so that'll be fine. Just hope it has nav mode engaged, I can't really tell. Yeah, I think it is because that's tracking. Installed a light mod from Drew Shaw, who's another streamer, and he made this great light mod. It looks great. Especially all those lights off there. Something else that frustrates me about flying this plane is that it doesn't have a ground speed indicator when you're taxiing, so I have no way to tell how fast I'm going. Okay, let's back up here.
San Francisco ground, ready for start.
Shows 21 on Navigraph, so I guess that's a decent estimate. I'm going to extend those.
Philippine 105, happy San Francisco ground. Be advised you're coming in with a lot of background noise and static there. Push on Alpha approved, face east.
It's going to go TARA.
Apologies for that. Look at the start, please.
Let me zoom in. So I'm showing Mike is there.
Continental 441, contact Oakland Center 132.2. Have a good one.
Contact Oakland 132.2, Continental 441. See ya.
See ya.
That's Mike 1. Here. Let's change radios.
Yeah, I sent you the PDC. Anytime that you see a center on, and if the center is the only person that's on, you're going to want him to call for your taxi and your departure. Radar contact, climb and maintain 6,000.
That's the engineer materials arrestor thing.
32 requesting 5 to 10 minutes out of cockpit.
Let me know when you're back.
Roger.
Delta 1342, runway 35 right, clear to land. The Sacramento wind is 300 at 3.
Let's go ahead and run through everything here. Weather radar. It's going to go both. Well, center fuel
Jet
tanks.
jet
Pretty low.
804, turn right, clear direct Burgle.
Oakland Center, Continental 441 is holding short runway 1 left at Mike 1.
Continental 441, runway 1 left, line up and wait.
Runway 1 left, line up and wait, Continental 441.
FedEx 622, runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff.
You're right, clear for takeoff.
Delta 1450, clear direct scan.
Alright, no direct scan.
Okay. Lined up
Jet
here.
jet 804, climb and maintain 13,000.
Okay. Go ahead and fire up all the lights. Sort of lined up straight. Just a little bit more. Traffic should be departing the intersecting runway up there. I think he's departing, yeah, 28 left. He should be like over there somewhere? I don't see him. Oh, there he is.
Go for it.
Thank you. Oh, yeah.
Roger.
There he goes. Okay. Aircraft was
Jet jet 804, climb and maintain flight level
737,
410.
so rate turbulence separation doesn't apply.
FedEx 622, altitude leaving.
Copy 2006.
Radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 350, unrestricted.
350 unrestricted, 622.
Continental 441, runway 1 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 1 left, clear for takeoff. Continental 441. Okay, let's throttle up. Engines stable. Engage the throttle. See if the throttle's holding correctly. An issue with that previously. Okay, thrust set. Your speed alive. 80 knots. What about now they roll back for some reason?
Delta 12.
They're not doing anything there.
At pilot's discretion, descend via Diamond 5, runway 28 right transition.
Okay, V1, rotate.
997.
Pause and brake, gear up. Oh, we got an engine rolling back. They're doing it again.
28 right.
That's annoying.
Delta 1342, Delta to your gate.
Autopilot. Climb. Okay, now they're working.
Continental 441, southeast lane.
Continental 441, we're climbing through 1500.
Continental 441, local center radar contact. Climb unrestricted, climb and maintain, flight level 330.
Unrestricted to flight level 330, Continental 441, thank you.
Potential aircraft on frequency. I gotta step away for about a minute. Here to feed the dogs, I'll be right back. Anybody calls, let them know I'll be right back. Okay, bow wow.
Okay. Got the nav working now. Just like didn't want to RNAV off the ground for some reason. So we're good now, I think. Let's start pulling the flaps up. Now we're starting the next leg of the turn. 330, yeah, so I'm unrestricted too. Let's go and go flaps clean. Those lights off. Need some more cockpit lights though. Don't see much.
Center's back.
Floor lights, that'll help a little bit. Oh, that's a beautiful departure. Let me get a screenshot of that. Over
FedEx 622, clear direct Young.
I've got to get more lights, I can't see anything.
Delta 7, Oakland Center, roger, good. Clear direct Linus.
Okay, let's run through the after takeoff. I've been too busy looking at screenshots. Okay. So, we're climb unrestricted, there's altitude restriction there, so I'll deal with that in a minute. Let me get to this checklist. Spoilers disarm, flap takeoff selector stow, auto brake off. Aux hydraulic pumps can go to low. Crap, no, not off. Low, and those can go off. Let's switch that off, and let's go.
Continental 441, reaching 10,000, clear direct Burgle.
Upon reaching 10,000, direct Burgle, Continental 441. Okay, we got a lot of workload now. So let's go and switch those off. Don't need them. Unseater panels, good. So we're gonna go IAS mode.
And Philippine 105 heavy cross, runway 1 left on Foxtrot, runway 1 right. Continue
So it
on
shows
Foxtrot,
250 now.
short 28 left. Your back is correct.
Okay, so let's see where Burgle is. Go ahead.
Version 104 Oakland Center, roger, clear direct Klamath Falls with the mic sync up.
We are climbing fast. Okay, we can go direct Burgle. Let's punch that in. Dirt to Burgle.
United 830 Oakland Center, squawk 4251.
And let's go to VNAV now.
United 830, Oakland Center radar contact 35 miles to the west from the Crane intersection. Clear to the San Francisco airport via direct Pirate in the remainder of the Pirate 3 arrival. Maintain flight level 370.
Alright, Pirate, direct Pirate 3 for United 830.
I love this plane. It's so much fun to fly. Just wish I could hand fly it more. It's just too busy. Okay, we're climbing out now at a pretty good rate, doing over 2,000 feet per minute.
Just a request. If we make possible one of the charted bid procedures to the left or to the right, and if we have no luck, we'll just fall back on the ILS.
United 830, roger. Expect the visual approach runway 28 left.
28 left.
Pretty smooth departure too. I'm not picking up too many bumps.
Squawk 4575 and I-10. Squawk 4575, 4575.
Alaska 32, we're back.
Alaska 32, roger, contact the Seattle Center now 13545.
3545, yes, good night.
You too, take care.
Oakland Center, connect for 59, 1266.
FedEx 459, Oakland Center, roger, good evening.
And 459, gonna have the plane right there.
Just let me know when you're back.
Okay.
Singapore 32 Alpha, Oakland Center radar contact, flight level 370. Philippine 105 Heavy, the San Francisco wind is 290 at 8, runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff.
Copy, no wind, clear for takeoff, 1610.
Delta 7 disregard. You're flying in the 36, correct?
Okay, coming through transition altitude, we're gonna go 29902. Those lights are off, lights off. I'll switch off the wing, we don't need those.
Southwest 3156, you're leaving my airspace.
I'll get rid of the
Conflict
logo.
Center is offline, the radar service is terminated, frequency change approved, nice flight.
Alright, we'll see you Southwest 3156.
Yeah. United. Roger. United 2305 at Eddie, cleared ILS, approach runway 28 left.
Eddie, clear ILS, clear left hand, 2305.
United 830, descend across the Pirate intersection at and maintain 10,000. The San Francisco altimeter 29907.
Alright, Pirate at and maintain 10,000. We got the letter for United 836.
Southwest 2713, Oakland Center, roger, good evening.
Okay, it's pretty smooth now. I'm gonna switch off the seat belts.
United 2305, contact NorCal approach 133.905.
Further contact, 59505.
Philippine 105, you with me? Philippine 105, Oakland Center radar contact. On the maintain flight level 320.
I am to maintain flight level 320, Philippine 1057.
Oakland Center, good evening, Tower 6424, flight level 300.
Skywest 424, Oakland Center, roger, good evening. Proceed direct to Road Valley.
Consider Road Valley, Tower.
Southwest turn 2713, descend via the surface arrival San Francisco altimeter 2997. And Singapore at 32 Alpha Oakland. Singapore at 32 Alpha, you're now clear to the San Francisco airport via direct Pirate and the Pirate 3 arrival. Singapore 32 Alpha, your readback is correct. Descend across the Pirate intersection at and maintain 10,000. San Francisco altimeter 2997. Descend across the Pirate intersection at and maintain 10,000, the altimeter 2997. Southwest 3199, Oakland Center, roger, good evening.
Oakland Center, good evening, Customer 7725, with you, flight level 350, 10 nautical miles to Pioneer.
KLAX 7725, Oakland Center, roger. Delta 1215, contact NorCal approach 133.905. Philippine 105 Heavy, clear direct Linus.
Why it doesn't stupid clear turbulence? I'm laughing.
Philippine 105, clear direct Linus. Lima, India, November, Uniform, Zulu.
Clear direct minus Philippine 107.
United 2099, Oakland Center, radar contact, good evening.
Center United 830, just step away for just 1 minute, I'll be right back.
No worries.
Disable clear turbulence. Then XP realistic. It's just like randomly shakes the plane violently. It's kind of annoying.
Jet 804, contact Los Angeles Center 126.52.
United 830 back.
830, welcome back. Southwest 2713, NorCal approach 133.905.
Continental 441, we'd like to step away for about 5 minutes.
Continental 441, roger. Let me know when you're back. By the time you get back, I'll have the handoff to LA.
Roger. Alright, I'll be back in a few minutes.
FedEx 459 is back.
FedEx 459, roger. Descend via Diamond 5, arrival runway 28 right, transition to San Francisco altimeter 29907.
Send me the Diamond 5, runway 28 right, transition, FedEx 459.
Singapore 32 off, 5x5.
Continental 441 is back.
Continental 441, roger. Southwest 3199, pilot's discretion to send me the Windsor 2 arrival, the Oakland altimeter 2909
Who's watching the stream? How many viewers we got? We got 3 viewers. Oh, that's just so your comment in, Nico. Yeah, the Maddog is definitely one of my favorite things. Oh, we're up to 4 viewers.
Altimeter 2909
Oakland Center, cargo 7725, unable, are now start.
Cargo looks. TZA 742, I guess. Cargo looks something. Yep, he is a 742. I guessed it. Yeah, I don't know who the other viewer was, but welcome on board. We're cruising right now. We've got a top of descent in a little over 80 miles. Nice sunset out that window. And I just love this plane. It's so much fun to fly.
Cargo LX 7725 at pilot's discretion to send a maintain flight level 240.
Send a maintain flight level 240, cargo
What was I gonna do? Something
At
else.
your discretion.
At our discretion, send maintain flight level 240, cargo
Check.
7725.
I forgot. Oh yeah, I meant to reset some cabin views that I had to reinstall the aircraft to fix the sound pack bug, the Mango Studio sound pack. So did get all my views. I'm gonna back up.
9622, LA Center 126.5.
Let me reset this to that's view number 4, view number 9, and view 6. I'm gonna put all the way up in the front. These wings look kind of weird because they don't have any sort of engine or on them. They're kind of like thin, so they look kind of neat, kind of weird. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, wait, hold on. Whoops. This is view 1. This is view 2. This is view 3. Whoop! I bound the wrong view. Here. There. Find that to view number 3. And this should be view number. We'll do view number 5, like a cabin view. And then view number. We're up to 5 viewers also. View number 6 is going to be right. Right there. Sit down. And I like to get one wing view. I don't know if I can just. Yeah, there's no cabin object. I'll just go through it. That's wing view. Okay, all views are rebound. Cruise, set that. Do a fuel check. Yeah, we're good on fuel. There's a slight imbalance. Not too bad.
Cargo LX 7725, descend across the point, raise VOR at and maintain 11,000.
Yeah, the lack of wing missiles looks good.
Is 2909
Cross point raise VOR at 11,000, cargo LX 7725.
Okay, what was I gonna check? Yeah, the fuel. What's neat, like on a crossfeed pad.
441, contact Los Angeles Center now on 126.52. Have a nice day.
LA Center 126.52. Have a good night. Continental 441. Okay, 126.5. I believe that was right. Yeah, 126.52. Los Angeles Center, Continental 441. This is flight level 330.
Continental 441, LA Center, welcome.
Yeah, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, the fuel. So if there's a fuel imbalance, like the Boeing 737, you just go up here to your fuel, switch the crossfeed valve on. But in this plane, the crossfeed valve is right here. Pull this thing right there, and now the crossfeeding is on. If I were to cut fuel from this tank, only pull from that one, I can balance the fuel. Let's go to the crossfeed valve, but that was kind of neat. Alright, I'm going to reduce the range and start looking at this thing here. So, flight level 330, flight level 330, and then flight level 275. So, we're going to be taking the Ironman 2 arrival into Los Angeles. The first altitude restriction is, we're at Berkel. Is at Crowley. That's flight level 275, it'll, that, any speed restriction. Up that one is 280, it's got that. Well, that one's to reduce to 268, that doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to override that. Scoot. So then at Simon we go to 250. 250. Based is 240. It's got that. Cliffy is 210, it's got that as well. Something I've noticed in this plane, it doesn't drop below 210. Like, even this is the ILS, like, the final approach fix is 210. So you can't depend on just the FMC speed the entire way down, and you have to override it when you get closer. Let's see, about 40 nautical miles will start descent. So that brief the approach, we'll be taking the ILS 2 full right. What transition have we got? 11. Navigraph croaked again. Looks great.
2015 after no code for the island facility to 25 left approach. Pressure 26 left approach, very runway 200.
Okay, let's look at this. So yeah, we're gonna take Livin. Let's go ahead and get all the radios set up since 108.5 we're not gonna be using any VORs on the descent. 3 minutes, they're closing. What? Okay. Anyways, 108.05. No, 108. What's that? Heard something on the stream.
Center southwest 25. If you're jumping off, is it okay if I just go ahead and disconnect now? Southwest 25. Okay, appreciate all you guys' help. Great job tonight, and I'll catch you on the next one. 25 deal.
8.5. Invo the Ironman 2 arrival for Continental 441. Frequency change approved, Continental 441. Have a good night. 6,000. Let's go ahead and punch in a descend now. Or descend.
Anybody else in the air on the ground? This frequency on campus center is down the radar service terminated. Frequency to clear signal minor as I
Well, at least we'll get approach.
Oh my god.
128.05 SoCal. I'm gonna go ahead and go to them since I'm not gonna have any traffic issues here. Thought we were descending, but punched in descend now.
Go ahead. Standard pitch at 804, SoCal, approach hello. The event idle altimeter 2997, expecting the island from 16 right.
Sure what we're doing here. It's not descending.
Control countdown information officer, current wind 2605,
995. And Oscars. Natus. It's good to know.
Number 5659 Lima, on course departure for River Point. Let's go.
There we go. We keep a close eye on the speeds and the altitudes on this arrival. This plane sometimes tends to get a little wonky, so I'm gonna keep an eye on that and see how it does after this new update. We're just not. Look at my altitude there. It's not good. You don't have that in the box when you're like descending to an altitude. You gotta make sure you have that, or it's just gonna blow right through the altitude restriction, even if it's in the FMC.
Jet 804, start left heading 090, try to maintain 7% now. Left 0. Yeah, 4353, radar contact, class 7. 05659 Lima, radar contact.
I just heard the P-Titles ping in the background. Someone just submitted a flight plan at PDC. Calling up when I get a little closer. Still pretty far out. Let's see how we're doing on the speed. We want to be at 280. Currently at 270 for some reason. What are we? So here's the issue. I don't understand why it does this. Like, I set 280. It says 280. It should be doing 280. But instead we're like doing 270. Like, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, if there's something wrong with the add-on. Maybe that's just how the Maddog is. Just kind of does its own thing. Like, now it's speeding up. Like, hold on. I think it's trying to maintain Mach until it gets to 280, and then it'll hold 280. It's like it undershoots it and then tries to capture it. Just strange, but... See how we do on the altitude restrictions, though. 'Cause, you know, if we can get that, I'll be happy. So we're Crowy. Autopilot speed 280. Okay. So it moves the speed knob or the speed display itself. Like I'm watching it tick up on my thing. So we're 278. So yeah, I guess it's speeding up. But like, I guess it really depends on the plane. Like some planes can do 280 and like 0.71 pretty comfortably. Like I know 742, that's pretty slow. But in this little thing, like we're pushing the barber pole a little bit, like if we were going much faster. So, I guess it makes sense it's doing that. Okay, so Crowy need to be below 290, above 260. So yeah, it'll meet that altitude restriction, I think about perfectly. 2 miles from that waypoint. So it does with the next waypoint. We need to be at 280. It's holding 280, so that's good. It's gonna meet the speed. Altitude we need to be below 270, so we're good. I usually don't babysit a plane this much on the descent, but I'm a little untrusting of this. It'll sometimes go a little wonky. Oh, I just got to contact me. Perfect. 3.05. SoCal approach Continental 441 is descending through flight level 260 on the Ironman 2 arrival. We have information, Oscar.
Continental 441, SoCal approach, Allied, please. Ground 360, Charlie, looking for Ramona. Yeah, there we go, bye. Continental 441, radar contact 43 miles northwest of the Ventura VOR, LA altimeter 295, expect the ILS for windy 5 left.
Roger, we'll expect the ILS runway 25 left for Continental 441. Crap, now I gotta change it. ILS 25 left, he said? That's taking us in on the very far south side. Pretty busy, so I'm not going to pester him about runway 25 left at gate. Set up for. ILS 25 left at gate. Oh, it's doing this thing. Wait, how did we disengage that? Direct. What's our next waypoint? Hold on, what? Our next waypoint is M-dots. Whoa. Got it. No. Nav. Okay, this is something the stupid rotate planes do. This isn't an MD-80 issue. No. If you go direct waypoint, it resets you back to the start of the star. The MD-11 does this too, and it's super annoying. Okay, I think I got everything put back together here.
Radar contact, maintain the for navigation.
A direct gripper. Still doing okay. 275. It decided to reset itself. Cabin pressure control system. Let me update that. The altimeter is now 2995. So I'll update that.
Should be on the north.
Okay, let's go with the descent checklist. Cabin pressure control system. ETS fuel heaters. Decord. Switch off the pneumatic cross speed valves. We're not using anti-ice. It's going to go with the seatbelt signs. Hydraulic and transfer pumps. We'll hold off on that. Leave. Okay, he's just closing up. Well, since he's closing up, I'm going back to the other runway, because it doesn't make sense to send you across the entire south side of the, over all the runways. So before screwing everything up, I'm gonna go. Next waypoint is biking. So we're gonna go heading select. Heading hold? How do you do heading hold? Heading select, we're gonna go to, let's do this quickly. Arrival. So we're doing ILS 24 right. At Livin, execute. We're gonna go direct to biking. Execute. And then nav. What's the CTAF for Los Angeles? One 133.9. I think that's the right CTAF. Can I do it in Xpilot? I don't think you can. One 120.905. Oh, it's the other one. Oh, good thing I did that. That looks amazing. I like that light model a lot. Only issue I have, and this isn't with the light mod, but just the way X-Plane renders stuff. Like I've got lights here, got a big old black, like, space. Well, never mind, that's water, so. But then I have like this tile over there. I think it's an ortho tile or something. Loaded weirdly. Let me decrease the range again. Okay, it's reducing speed. That's good. What speed am I supposed to be at? Oh, at Simon I need to be at 250. So it's anticipating that and it's reducing speed. So let me add in some drag, that's good. I should have flown into San Diego. They've got tower and ground on. There really hasn't been much ATC anywhere tonight. I was just wanting to fly out, do Atlanta or something. There was nobody there. And there's a little bit up in the northeast, but that was with that Canadian event. Didn't really want to do that. Aircraft labels. What I did. So is that aircraft labels? The side stick? No? Toggle aircraft labels. So you'll be able to see. What's he doing? Okay, he's 5,000 below. It's not F factor. He's climbing, I'm ascending. Let's go and start turning on some lights. So we're not in controlled airspace. Let's see this a little better. Oh, that's a nice shot. I like how that tail looks. Let's go with wing lights on as well, because now we're pretty much fully illuminated. Heath, 2,500 below. 23. I think he's a factor. Trying to see if I see him. I see those boats. I don't have him in sight. He's passing like over there now. Be up this side, like 1,000 feet below. Don't have him in sight. What about now? He's same altitude. Don't have him in sight. Okay, now he's above me. He's like... There he is. Okay. Traffic in sight. He's going that way. British Airways. Why has it got a South African Airways livery? Okay, speed's good. It's doing the speeds perfectly. Wow. We're at 240. Exactly following the speed restriction. Very happy with that. Los Angeles traffic, Continental 441 is turning right downwind for runway 25 left. Correction, runway 24 right. Los Angeles traffic. I guess this is a downwind. Yeah, see those weird, like, the way they loaded those tiles weird? So yeah, we're right downwind extended, sort of. Okay, let's go ahead and continue with the checklist here. Aux hydraulic pumps and transfer pumps go high. It gives us more hydraulic pressure. Passenger signs are already on. Barometric pressure set. Landing performance, apply. Decision height, 200. And we just got the, well, oh, we picked it up. Mission radios, of course. Blood. Like, if you just see that, it looks amazing. Like, that's a good screenshot, but then it's like that. Screenshot of that. Alright. Those lights look awesome. I mean, that looks as good as Microsoft Flight Simulator, if not better. I got the airport in sight. How many people are on the ground? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's fairly busy. That's nice. So I've noticed it's weird. You don't really see runway lights. You'd think they'd be brighter at night, but I haven't really seen them. I had this issue last time. I was doing some pattern work at Columbus in Ohio, and it was sort of difficult to see the runway because it was a little windy and the runways were not very bright. Okay, flaps 40, VREF is 127. Don't really have much wind, so I don't really need to apply a correction to that. That's Sean Wayne over there. Oh, that looks nice. Michelle really did a fantastic job on this light mod. Haven't really tried any, like seriously tried any night lighting mods. This looks great. Okay. I better not slam this landing. Let's see. So, here's my plan here. I'm going to descend to like 4,000. I'll turn right, like right there, intercept, take the ILS in. It's pretty clear, so I can likely go visual, back it up with the ILS. No ATC, so it's kind of I can do sort of whatever I want. Nice view out the window there. Okay, so on reaching that, we're gonna go 4,000. I'm going to go IAS mode if I can figure out how to do that. Let's reduce speed to 180. Start extending the flaps. Not what? It's weird. Are we not? Okay. I have to pull them back manually, I guess. Now it's gonna like made itself way too slow now. This would be like a roller coaster. No, I just stop at 4,000 here. Auto throttle's still engaged. What are we doing? Okay, I'm gonna go and dial in the heading. Like a heading 160. Okay, landing lights, logo, wing, flood, that's all on. Decision height set, 2RC, go around, thrust. So in case we go around, we just click the buttons on our throttles, we'll go around. Do the published missed approach. The CPU's probably in a world of hurt right now with all those lights and objects being loaded, but it's actually running fairly smooth after the ortho tile's loaded. Alright, reaching 4,000. Los Angeles traffic, Continental 441 is turning right base for runway 25 left. Los Angeles traffic. Okay, let's go heading select. Let's begin the right hand turn. Let's switch to ILS. I believe. So I've got set. The speed brake system. Okay. Just the range a little bit. We'll go vertical speed, just have such a sharp intercept angle. Jeez. It's too much of a sharp turn for me. It's slow. Okay, we're descending. Oh. Must remember to pull the altitude, or it will blow through the altitude restriction then. Should be getting the ILS now. Oh yeah, there we go, localized track. And it blew through it. Fantastic. So that... on it. What runway did I set up for? Runway 25 right, I believe? No, not 25 right.
LA traffic, Magic 7 Delta, taxi loading, connect to 7 runway, order square, Charlie 10, Charlie, Kilo and Echo.
What runway are we even set up for? It won't tell you. God, this is so annoying. Legs. 24 right, 24 right, okay. Thought it was the right runway. Let me get my chart set, because I don't even have the right approach chart pulled up. Sorry, let's runway 24 right, 11. Los Angeles traffic, Continental 441 is on the 10-mile final for runway 24 right, Los Angeles traffic. Let's start getting configured here. I'm going to drop the gear. Start reducing to 160. What are we doing here? Just decided to turn. Okay. At least for a little more. Okay, gear down, gear locked. Let's start. The speed. So final is, I want to hand fly, so I'm going to go ahead and reduce so I don't have to deal with that. trimming it and all that. So, minute ref, we're shooting for one. I'm gonna go for 130.
2500.
Let's get a bit better handling. Alright, engine ignition selector to both. Flaps set full, gear down, spoilers armed. Auto brake, medium. Nose lights on, auto brake selector set. Los Angeles traffic, Continental 441, a landing runway 24 right, Los Angeles traffic. Okay. We're gonna go autopilot off. Yeah, definitely needs to get a little bit more nose up trim. It's so hard to see over this nose. Coming at like a 10-degree nose up. I did try doing this with a different flap setting. I'll give a few more knots on the approach speed as well. Put the nose up. Go 135. Flight director go around is what it says. Now we're a little too high, so I'm gonna trim it. That's better. That's about how I want it trimmed. Yeah, we're still a little high. Okay, auto throttle off. Speed looking good. Still a little high. I'll pull back the throttles.
Los Angeles traffic, Roger 7 Delta, taxi to AutoConnect 708, ordered by Charlie 10, Charlie, Lima, Black.
Still a bit high. Let's pull back the throttles more. Yeah, we're a little high. Let's see.
1000.
Yeah, I see one red. That's good. Start easing back in the throttle. Descending awfully fast. Every time I come in on this approach, I end up shooting it too high. Let's add a little bit more throttle. Okay, 2 whites, 2 reds. That's exactly what I want to see. Yeah, the addition of more speed has helped keep the nose down. That was 10 degrees high.
500.
Okay. Ooh, ooh. A bit of wind there.
300.
Got it stabilized.
200.
Okay, continue. Reduce our rate of descent.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
That was a little hard. Okay, reversers deployed. Okay, we're gonna take Victor. This weird thing, and I noticed this, that kind of threw off the approach. About 400 feet, there was like this whoosh noise, and it was like it kicked the rudder or something. Probably something with XP Realistic I need to disable. Los Angeles traffic, Continental 441 is clear of runway 24 right, Los Angeles traffic. He's not made any call outs on the CTAF. He's landing right behind me. Los Angeles traffic, Continental 441 is crossing runway 24 left at Victor. We're taxiing to parking via Victor and Delta. Victor, Echo, and Delta 9. I'll get out of his way because he's probably wanting to vacate after not talking on CTAF at all. I hate when people don't talk on CTAF. Just makes it worse for all the other pilots. Okay, clear left, clear right. We're gonna make a left here, off the runways. Yeah, Continental 441, we're clear all runways now. So let's go with a landing checklist. Nose lights dim, landing lights off, position strobe lights. We're just gonna go to position, weather radar and terrain radar and all that. All spoilers. Retracted, stowed, disarmed. Flaps, already took care of those, they're retracted. Engine ignition selector will go to system off. Pitot static heaters off. Anti-ice fuel heaters not required. Shield anti-ice, anti-fog. Boom. And APU, we'll go ahead and fire that up. Who is that guy? I'm gonna wallop him. Delta 26, I believe. We'll need to be using CTAF. Oh, it's starting to rain a little bit. Turn the wiper on. The Delta 9 is what we're going to take. So we'll turn in right here. This is it. Yep. Pull it to the left. Okay, I see which spot I'm gonna take. I'm gonna go for this. Straight ahead. And keep going, keep going. Stop. Parking brake. Did SoCal just get online? You gotta be kidding me. It got online like right after I landed. Sad. Okay. So go through the parking checklist. I'll turn that off. Park. And parking brake set. Oops. I can't ever reach that seatbelt sign. Not auto. Off. Choose the button I have bound to that. Emergency lights and stuff. Okay. Seatbelt signs off. Nose lights. Off. APU air. On. Engine fuel levers. Cut off. Anti-collision light. Off. Transponder. You stand by. And now I can set the ground connections. Again, Sam. Okay. Board door, cargo doors, and GPU. Put those on. Now let's see what we're gonna do. Let's hit this button here. Loaders, set those. And there we go. Okay, full shutdown. Auto brake selector off. IRS mode selectors off. Yaw damper off. Galley power off. Air conditioning supplies off. Fuel pumps off. APU air switch. Emergency lights. Smoking. All exterior lights. Logo. Floods. Position. Wing. Both lights are off here. APU bus switches. Off. 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 Shut the APU off. So it's shutting down. We'll go battery to off. Okay. Well, that's the flight. Thank you everyone who's watching, and try and stream some more flights in the future. Now that I've got my yoke working, I can actually fly an aircraft. So, yeah, I guess that'll be it. Maybe Saturday I'm thinking for another stream.